Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating for Thursday, May 22nd. And we just finished Wednesday, May 21st. If you haven't seen my channel yet, I make a weekly vertical spread from Happy Planner turn into a 2-page daily that looks like this with a timeline here and all my sections over here. That's what I do for every day of the week. So every day is a double page spread. Now we're ready to decorate Thursday, May 22nd. I'm gonna pull out the pages. And set the planner aside. And for this day, I decided to use this big Taming the Wild sticker book. Okay. I'm not really a animal print kind of gal, so this is definitely not my favorite sticker book, but I'm gonna see what kind of spread it can come up with. I think it's gonna be a fun spread anyway. Now, because I'm making this into a 2-page daily, I don't need these days at the top, and I'm just gonna white them out. So this planner is a 2017 Happy Planner Vertical Undated Memory Keeping Planner. Look how cute this little heart is. The next thing I do for my daily planner is I make a timeline on the right side. I like it on the right side every day, and I love a timeline because it helps keep me on track for what I need to do during my day. The vertical is fun as well because it kind of gives me my morning time block, my afternoon time block, and my evening time block. So I like that. My plan for my Happy Planners, making them into 2-page dailies, is going to be to change it up so that I can use the Happy Planners that I like. They're all big and they're all either undated or outdated planners, mostly outdated, but just planners that I thought were really cute, and I haven't used them yet. And so since I'm altering pages anyway to make a 2-page daily, I can use an undated or a dated that I have to redate. So I'm just whiting out the top anyway. So I'm gonna switch it up every month and just kind of try different layouts for the 2-page daily. And I'm actually looking forward to next month. We're gonna be using a dashboard layout for June, and that's going to be fun to turn into a 2-page daily. I already have a couple mock-ups of how it's going to look, and I think it's going to look good. But we still have 2 weeks in this month, this week and next. So I'm making these 1/2 inch each, and that gives me plenty of room for my big handwriting. I also like to do it in pencil because I like the lighter line. We get 6 sections in each box, and I do use the double box across for one hour. So that's easy enough for my timeline. And now I like to write it in this kind of charcoal gray Pilot friction fine liner that I have, and I just write in the times. I'm starting at 9 a.m., but I do have space if I ever wanted to go to 8, 7, and 6. But right now I'm using that as my top 3 of what I want to get done per day. So now you can see like this ends at 11 a.m. and then I go into my afternoon time block, and then it ends at 5 p.m. and now I go into my evening time block. Okay, now if I ever wanted to, I could use this as like 9 and 9:30, 10, 10:30, but right now I just kind of use it as a chunk of time. All right, so I was excited to get to this light blue color in my planner. I think it's pretty. So I think we're gonna match it with, let's see. We'll do like the grays and maybe the blacks and the dark blues if we're in here. So like this, maybe this, those are cute. Because we have these long side boxes, I might just grab one. I love this kind of taupe. I might grab that. Let's do the taupe too. So maybe the taupe and the blue, we'll see. So I'm going to cover this up, even though I really love this color shaded box. I do want to cover this favorite picture of the week, and plus I do want to use this sticker since I have it. So that is the idea here. Just try to get it straight. Pretty straight. Yep, it's pretty straight. Okay. We'll go back and get this decorative box, and then we'll see. That is really pretty. What do we want to pair it with? I kind of like this black and gold. We'll see, because it could go, yeah, we might do that. The black and gold. But first let's find a box to put this on. The boxes in here are interesting. They're all like curvy. Some fun quotes. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm okay if I go a little in my timeline, as long as I don't cover it all, which I have done before, and it's kind of annoying when I do that to myself. Okay, something. And then this one says aim for the stars. So it's kind of like a star pattern on both. And then let's find like a beigey box. Some type. I'm gonna go more something like this here. So what if we do Aim for the Stars kind of hanging off here? This one's gonna be hard to get off, I know. Oh, not as bad as I thought. Now this is one of the things I like about the memory keeping planner is the lines give me like extra guide for putting on stickers. Okay, let's do some checklists. I love this like midnight blue. It's like actually a black blue. And then this taupe. Okay, I want some gold over here, so let's see about quote. We like the create your own adventure up here. It says Brave Soul, and I'm just going to put it down here. That is taking all my 11 p.m. But I am usually just say something like go to bed down there anyway. Don't really plan that late. I like some of these. Let's see. Just adding like a decoration strip. And we'll do the taupe on the other side here. Okay. I am going to white out this really bright right now. And let's get some washi. Just like a stars and moon, so I think that's kind of fun. Aim for the stars, always believe in your wildest dreams, but it has stars on there. We're just going to do that on the top and the bottom for a little decoration. Okay. So we're looking for something in here and in here. And maybe a couple more things. We'll see what else. That kind of just looks like the washi, but it's not. This one says allow yourself to grow. Enjoy the wild ride. This one says dream with all your heart. Do get it done up here in my top 3. Focus on up there. Today's goal, and we'll do one more, make it happen. I still like my blue heart there. Alright, so we'll do this. Well, let's see what other hands we have. Alright, so for the last part, I'm just going to grab this You Are Made of Star sticker and cut it and just kind of put it down the side because it's pretty plain down the side. And I don't love leaving it plain. I'm going to move this, get it done just in case for now. Maybe we'll start down here so I know I have room. You are made We'll do stars up here. Up. Maybe we can scoot me over a little and maybe you over a little. Okay, that's pretty cute. Okay, so I pretty much think that's done. I like it well enough, and that's all I want every day is just cute enough. And the reason I'm decorating every day is that I have a ton of stickers. Well, not a ton, but a good amount. Actually, probably a ton, yeah. And I don't want them to waste, and I want to use them up because I'm going through the declutter process. So anything that's like not being used is clutter and is stressful. So now I'm using these, and I actually like how this turned out. And I was worried because I'm not a fan of the sticker book at all. It like came in free with a set of things that I grabbed off of eBay, but no, actually probably Mercari. So I'm really happy with how it turned out though. Super cute. All right, this is ready to go back into the planner. Now what I like about this planner as a happy planner memory keeping that's colorful is if I did not decorate for a day, I would still have a cute overall spread, but it is fun when I decorate. Just that much more fun to write in. So that is it for Thursday, May 22nd. We still have Friday and Saturday, so check back for those and some other videos coming up on the channel. Hopefully I get to all that soon. But that is it for this video. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.